expected when it rains, it pours. And I needed to quicker take shelter.
Great job. Time to meet Daniel Bazowski now. He should remember he owes me that favor.
This better be good. Oh, shit. The girl has a good memory. What am I supposed to do this time? Listen, that's prehistoric stuff, dude. I'll see what I can do. You already have an NSB 500 upgrade in your implant? Guess you're more like the street arm, right? Come downstairs. Let's have a look in your head. Tell Kari it's my turn now, huh?
Bazowski's basement was a sea of junk, and I had to deal with the idea of getting a brain implant upgrade with whatever was at hand.
Okay, let me see if I broke something. Oh, by the way, you didn't have the NSB upgrade. You'll need it to download a piece of blockchain for offline usage. Ready for a test? All right. Have you ever jacked in? I uploaded a small chunk of blockchain. Can you simulate a transaction by connecting the nodes? Well, the NSB is working. Now let's see the neuroconnector. Well, it's patched up with what I found around, but it should still be good for close-range tuning. I'm simulating the signal of another implant. Try to sync with it for a transaction. And it works. Oh, good. Once you're synced, you could save the transaction using the NSB. Oh, and by the way, I've returned the favor with the neuroconnector. But the NSB is gonna cost you. Dude, apart from your brain, you've got some interesting stuff in your head. Just try not to die. You owe me a favor now.
was all set and ready to strike my final blow, finding the creditors and making sure we could cut a deal. The court. Once all contracts were duly signed, my last job was to make sure the official receiver would validate them and upload them into the blockchain before the auction. Greta Hesper, owner of Shapeshift, a body rental company with questionable morality. Unexpected windfall? Dahlia found proof of their involvement in identity laundering. We had all the bargaining power to discuss our full and final settlement. The lawyer, well known for his ability in skirting the law and for managing an entire gray market district. He was the no questions asked hardware supplier for the experimentation at SecureTech.
Move it along, dude. Quarter is shut down today. is going on? Tell Marcus he'll never get a cent from me. Wait, what? Was it you shooting? Whatever, call the cops and get me out of here. Oh, come on! Listen, they'll be back soon. Get me out of here and I promise we'll talk business, okay? Okay. All depot accesses can be controlled from my place. All I could do from here is to give you access to my house. Now, move your ass, Secure Tech!
we could finally talk business.
You are making me waste a shit ton of money! Tell Kari I swear it's the last time I work with her.
Just one more deal before I could reach the court. The court. Once all contracts were duly signed, my last job was to make sure the official receiver would validate them and upload them into the blockchain before the auction. Greta Hesper, owner of Shapeshift, a body rental company with questionable morality. Unexpected windfall, Dahlia found proof of their involvement in identity laundering. We had all the bargaining power to discuss our full and final settlement.
Welcome, Mr. Kapnos. You are due in meeting room 0. Please, down the hall.
Please, have a seat. Mrs. Hesper has authorized me to proceed with the settlement, but let me tell you that your blackmail was really a low blow. Anyway, we can proceed whenever you like.
Technically, it's not like we were killing anyone.
Was the implant damaged? Was the implant damaged? Was the implant damaged?
stalemate, Mr. Kapnos. You are in a stalemate, Mr. Kapnos.
You are all that's left of my work. Bankrupt, bankrupt, bankrupt. You are all that's left of my work. Bankrupt, 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 bankrupt. Was the implant damaged? Bankrupt. You are all that's left of my work. You are all that's left of my work. You are all that's left of my work. Was the implant damaged? Was the implant damaged? All that's left of my work. You are 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 all that's left of my work. Was the implant damaged? All that's left of my work. Was the implant damaged?
Your life, Mr. Kapnos? Was your life, Mr. Kapnos? Stop resisting.
Technically, it's not like we're killing anyone.
Your life, Mr. Kapnos? Your life, Mr. Kapnos? Your life, Mr. Kapnos? Your life? Was the implant damaged? Your life, Mr. Kapnos? Was the your life?
His name is Alex Kegros. His name is Alex Kegros.
Was the implant damaged? Your life, Mr. Kapnos? Your life, Mr. Kapnos?
Technically, it's not like we're killing anyone.
His name is Alex Kegros. His name is Alex
Technically, it's not like we're killing anyone. Technically, it's not like we're killing anyone. Technically, it's not like we're killing anyone.
Was the implant damaged?
Technically, it's not like we're killing anyone.
Your life, Mr. Kapnos?
Sick bastard. He had interrupted a transaction and was messing with my brain. the connection, I just had to overcharge the signal. His implants couldn't handle the load. I had all the deals signed before the auction. It was time to reach the court. The court. Once all contracts were duly signed, my last job was to make sure the official receiver would validate them and upload them into the blockchain before the auction.
This is it, Kapnos. All you have to do is to make sure the official receiver will validate the transactions. It's not long till the auction, but as soon as it's canceled, I promise you will get your life back. Be sure, Kapnos, I can't lose my research.
I was alone, exhausted, and I was taking my last steps without even knowing if I wanted to. Did I ever really have a choice? On a path that seemed to have no direction, the hands of the holographic clock were about to complete their round, and so was I.
Mr. Kapnos. You really can't find peace, Kapnos. You are persistent, I have to admit. And yet I can't really understand you. You fought with all your strength against every single order, and all of that to go back to being a property of Secure Tech? See, Kapnos, to approve those transactions in these circumstances would represent a failure of the system that is my duty to defend. Sure, you could kill me at any time, come here and validate the transactions yourself. The auction would be cancelled, the state would suffer a loss, but you would get back to your life. Now, the question is that really what you want? As I already told you, none of this is about you, and that's why I'd like to provide an option. If you refrain from killing me and allow me to prevent this fraud against the state, I'll pass your file to the Defense Department. During the reactivation of your identity, mind bullards will be inactive for a few hours. They will hunt you, Mr. Kapnos, but you'll have the chance to escape the city. I'm offering you the closest thing to freedom.
The most important choice of my life was one click away from me.
Mr. Evan Kapnos, identity implant KPN 4722. For assessment reasons, your ID will be temporarily restored and reported to the Defense Department. While implementing the change, all restrictive measures will be inactive. Until the transition is complete, you are required to not leave the city, or you will be considered non-compliant. Have a nice day, Mr. Kapnos.